Consumer Affairs. This is Cynthia. May I help you? Office of Consumer Affairs. This is Cynthia. May I help you?
Oh, yes. This is Deborah Martinez. For quality purposes, I'm letting you know that I am recording this conversation. I wanted to know, I just already got off the phone with administrative review. And I've been trying to get this off my record for the past 2 years. I've been trying to get it off my record. The false allegations that were put on me by Kristen Quinones. And from my understanding, this lady for administrative review is refusing to take it off my record for child protective services. Going by state laws, Family Code 261315, up under investigation for abuse and neglect did not occur. A parent has the right to have it removed off the record. Now, my attorney is already filed an appeal on burden of proof, which they didn't have evidence to even indict me. Now, the false allegations that were put on me were 2 days they were in my home, which they were not, March 18th and May 18th. I would like to have that off my record. I would like to have the cold crack weed and meth off my record, because that's right there, they're in violation of my character. And from my understanding, Consumer Affairs is supposed to make sure that child protective services is going by the proper procedures when it comes up to the removal of children. And if they're not following state laws, I mean the Family Code chapter book, the policy, the way it's being run, they automatically, we call Consumer Affairs to make sure that, you know, we solve the complaint like I just did right now. I've been filing this complaint for the past 2 years. I have every right to have it removed off my record. I understand that removing it off my record will only give child protective services a bad rep to the point where they kidnap my children. They basically drug two of my children, which is malpractice. They basically retaliated against me for going to higher management. And I understand how bad that looks. But it also looks more bad when Consumer Affairs and everybody else around is refusing to do what it states in the state laws in that Family Code chapter book. I mean, I already know the laws to where I'm entitled to have it removed off my record. And I just talked to the lady from the administrative review. She hung up on me. And I don't appreciate it. And I tried telling her, I have 2 letters from her. I got one from last year. And the one from last year, I basically told her straight out, I gave her enough evidence to prove that it was a false report. And she said, oh, no.
One of the reasons for this video is because I want you guys to hear how many people I talk to. It's a long recording.
Office. This is Alyssa.
Yes, this is Deborah Martinez. I was calling because, for quality purposes, I'm going to let you know that I am recording this. And I wanted to talk to you guys about a situation that I had dealt with. I had called your office more than within 24 months prior to when my children were taken from my home. And during that process, I was able to give Alexis Francesca enough evidence to prove my innocence that Child Protective Services was abusing the system. And nothing ever got done, as well as I did report it to Internal Affairs. Internal Affairs said that actually some attorney for Child Protective Services went and picked up that paperwork, and nothing ever got done. But he did see that there was signs of the investigator committing fraud and abuse toward my children. Well, with Alexis Francesca, I came to her and I asked for her help it was in October of 2011, and she first told me that I could not have an attorney, so she rejected me. So then in December, I fired my court-appointed attorney because she wasn't doing nothing for me. So which I was basically on my own, and I went into your office December 6th with the papers, 2011, showing that I did not have an attorney. And during that time, I was able to give Child Protective Services, they had basically got me saying that I didn't have a stable home for my children, which I did. They said I didn't have a job, which I did have a job. I was able to support my kids. They drugged 2 of my children, almost killed my son. And from what I'm seeing is that there's a pattern that's going on with Child Protective Services. They're basically falsifying records each day, removing children without burden of proof, without evidence. And one of the things is that today, I did talk to somebody, and we're supposed to have a meeting on that date. And